What's Cheddar doing for the 3 days trip travel?
All right.
Just saying, I'm leaving. Like, y'all can have fun, but
Okay.
it's probably just gonna be another hour of just talking. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm just
See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. Bye.
I am recording this, and I'll probably
Good
upload
night,
it later
Dragana.
tonight. Okay, she's gone. Oh, no, you're not.
There's
I'm
still
not
there.
gone.
Yeah, I'm recording this, and I'll probably upload it tonight, so if you want, in the morning or whatever, you can just watch this last bit.
Yeah, I won't, but thank you.
I'm trying. See you later.
That'd be good for archive and keeping.
Okay, anyways. So I have 3 different ideas, unfortunately. So it's either...
Listen.
Yeah.
The whole point of this 3 days trip is that you guys all get some time and quote-unquote spotlight or whatever to do stuff.
I'm not going to try to do all 3. Obviously. I'm just like...
Yeah,
can't
so I was gonna say,
decide.
like, limit it down to
Yeah,
something.
I'm gonna aim for one. I just don't know which one. Like, one of them is talk to Nevi to help teach her survival stuff, but with us on the
Teach
move...
her survival stuff
No,
or her teach you?
Her teach Cheddar. But with us on the move, I'm not sure if she could, / how good that would be. I had the idea of her just observe... Oh. What'd you hear?
Yeah, Discord. Just repeat what you just said.
Yeah, just go to Nevi for survival expertise, because I'm not sure about that one, because we're moving, so I'm not sure how accurate
Yeah.
or useful she could do that.
I can cancel the idea for you right now because Nevi is only skilled in survival
Up to the
in
same as me.
Northrend.
In Northrend. Checks out.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's the same as you in terms of like
Okay.
knowing stuff of around her. Like that's her home turf.
Well, that's good to get that out of the way, then.
Yeah, so that's not gonna happen.
And this is why I'm
You
suggesting...
could ask Connor if you want to learn stuff because he is a world traveler. In theory, you could. In technicality, any of you guys could ask John to learn anything because he knows.
a lot of stuff. But at the same time, the question is, will he? The answer is, most likely not.
Yeah, he might. You never know.
What if I ask him to teach me how to prank people? He might go for, he might go for that one.
He would rope in Valeska as a co-teacher, and the world would lose because of it.
Damn it! That's a 4th option. Shit, I want to do that so bad now.
But Cheddar isn't a pranking sword, okay? So
She's not, but she's also trying to like figure out how to like impress them, and as well as surprise Anella, and trying to hit her with a prank would probably be entertaining. It wouldn't work, but she tried.
I will say, for reasons that I can't disclose just yet, you guys all think of this like a video game. Where it's like, oh, your relationship with the person is at blank level, we'll say, roughly. All your guys', with the exception of Marshall, but although Marshall just got points with Valeska and Cedric anyways, so ring a ding ding, you guys already have good points with Cedric and Valeska.
Okay.
So you don't need to worry about that.
Good job catching up, though.
No, there's like,
Oh.
yeah, there's a bunch of people that, like, Cedric is impressed with because they not only it's not a matter that you survived. That was like people have survived his shots before. It's the second shot and the next shots that count. But it's just how you handled it.
Yeah.
Because that's all it was in the end. Like Cedric didn't have anything against you guys. It was just Connor is technically in charge, and Connor said we gotta keep going.
So maybe poke him. Oh
Cedric
no,
is very professional. Yeah, Cedric is incredibly professional. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Give me gold and fair enough time to do it, I'll do it. The end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, anyways, back on to you. I will say, just out of game, you won't need to worry. If you're trying super hard to freaking brown nose the shit out of them, then yeah,
not
go ahead.
super hard.
But, like...
It's an idea I tossed in my head, and it
I'll
sounds
put it like this. If there's some end goal you're trying to work around with to getting something out of Cedric or Valeska, skill-wise or whatever, NPC-wise, relationship-wise, you can skip, like, the first few steps, because you're ready there.
Okay. But yeah, now that's mostly just an idea.
I make the statement to all of you.
I probably won't do that.
Obviously, O's already ahead of the game, because Marshall's learning shit from both of them.
Literally.
God, the fastball special for fucking Pablo and Valeska.
That was beautiful. Did you make that up on the spot?
No, that's something they did in the past.
I love
it.
They
did it once out of desperation, realized, hey, we're not so bad at that. Let's keep doing it. And they kept doing it.
That's usually how that shit goes. Anyways.
No, I'll just say, just for reference sake, that the 6 of them will break into pairs. 2-2-2 in combat, and the front liners are Valeska and Pavel.
Checks out.
So that's why, yeah, fastball special. But yeah, go on.
Anyways, so the second idea was not really get help with this one, but more just like sit around and observe everyone. Mostly like reading. I'm trying to get proficiency in insight.
Are you trying to learn insight?
Yeah.
No, I will tell you, you're probably better off learning that from Anella, because
Yeah.
it's like what they say in the very beginning of Witcher 3. Like, learning something alone just like
hard.
cements your own mistakes in the craft.
That's true.
So having another person to do it with allows them to tell you flaws and things like that, things to improve on.
But also,
And definitely for insight and a socially awkward person, yeah, you might need some help with that.
Yeah. But she's probably wouldn't ask Anella that, mostly because,
Duncan,
like, I already
hold on.
that shit.
Hold up.
Hold up. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Is Duncan a great weapon master? He technically is.
Ooh.
This is the reason why I said I'm okay with opening up. It's because Duncan himself knows multiple fighting styles. Because he knows how to. He is a duelist. He was like one of the company's duelists whenever they need a duelist. He also is a great weapon master for when he is dedicated to Vanguard charging. But he's also, as a member of the Royal Guard, like bottom bitch, when you first join, you know how to develop a shield wall and defense and stuff like that. So he knows that shit too. So yeah, Duncan himself, if like I told you like the one he's like, the biggest one, yeah, it'd be great weapon master. He doesn't really do much like shield stuff or defense, and he hasn't really taken up dueling, so, in a while, so. If I had to put like the main style he used for like their, quote unquote campaign, grip weapon master. But also Pavel could do the same thing. Because Pavel is fucking Pavel. Why are you guys just looking up images of alchemists and shit now?
Because it's fun.
I was trying to figure out what the maestros look like.
Oh, it's like, to me it's more like,
what you were describing sounds like the robes that like
it's more akin to like
evolved
Harry
into
Potter.
graduation robes.
Yeah, it's sort of like graduation robes, yeah,
Like
except
the whole,
a bit
especially
more,
like the
a bit more
master's
close
ones with
cuts.
The hood.
Yeah, a bit more close cuts and obviously much more stylish because it's
Yeah, one of
John.
them sounded like John Constantine, the way you were describing him.
Mate, I don't know what the looks up on that. Constant. Oh yeah. Wait, let me see. Yeah, yeah, more akin to that than like doctor wear and stuff like that. Yeah, it's more akin to like a long like coat and stuff like that. It's Maestro ceremonial wear. They don't wear it all the time. Some of them do, but not all of them. Obviously Connor doesn't, so. Or John. Man, I just realized you're gonna travel with the two most non-Maestro Maestros. Good job.
Baller.
Yeah. My bad for detracting. What did you want to
That's
do,
fine.
Jedemir?
The observing thing probably wouldn't do it. Or the insight thing.
You could learn it, but you would actually need to like go to someone else to learn it.
Yeah, I figured. And she
I
can't
would
go to
say I would
Nella.
tell you the two best people are obviously Anella and Valeska.
I was thinking Cedric or Valeska for that one.
Cedric is not. Cedric doesn't care. Well,
I mean, his job is to kind of read people, but...
his background is a noble, so he knows how to read people.
Mm-hmm.
Does he care about it these days? No, he doesn't give a flying fuck. Just like me at work.
Whereas Valeska is like, ooh, this is fun.
Valeska is a professional infiltrator and deceiver. Her looks are a different sort of weapon. I'll put it like that.
I mean, it's possible.
And boy, howdy, has it led to a bunch of awkward moments between her and Cedric. Which is probably something I know would tell you guys.
I really want to hear that story. Anyways, but the third idea, before I like settle on anything, was try to contact Laura and see if she can help her understand the Mark of Winter. Like, see if she can like use it in some way.
You guys, you tried doing some line of
And
information
kind of
acquisition with her? Well, it sort of worked, but sort of didn't, because you remember that she was bound not to say anything, and then Vincent was there to say she can't say anything because she's bound.
Yeah.
But I'm not bound to say that I'm not bound to say that she's not bound.
the little loophole
So-
of I know and I can tell you, but she
Yeah.
can't tell you.
In technicality, you could summon Vincent. As Court Sworn of Winter, you're allowed to do that. That being said,
He will
Vincent's probably
not.
busy helping Aldrich's case, so...
Yeah. That's distracting. Son of a bitch. All my ideas suck.
I'm sure Marshall would like to see Vincent again, and I'm sure Connor and Cedric wouldn't mind either.
I don't
Yeah,
like how
yeah.
you said that.
Well, here's the thing: they're all like 3 stoic,
The same
quiet, hateful
person.
motherfuckers. So like they have met. They have met. Yeah. It's like King of the Hill, we're all just sitting in front of a fence, just drinking some ale. Yep. Man, yeah, that's a really good analogy. I need a 4th person to put in there. Some boomhauer.
I have to somehow.
Hey, dang man, they're talking about these damn void broken. What the fuck is the damn fucking all these Hillandic invasions and Nevers? And damn man, it's talking to tell you what.
God, that needs to be a character.
Please.
Oh, I'll put it somewhere later. You guys will immediately know.
Some
Who
guy
he
at a
is.
bar.
And then, damn man, I tell you, I saw this Hydra in the swamp the other day. Damn man, the follets and damn man, I swear to God, I saw him, man. Very bang, man. Damn, I tell you what, man.
I could. I just have to convince him of that.
You could. Good. Okay, here's. I don't want to say because I do want this sort of openness. You can get Vincent to help you because it's not like he's the only one working on the case. As the Winter Knight, he himself holds names of other people to sort
Yeah,
of
he'd just be like, "Do
delegate
this."
the work too. That being said, obviously him doing it himself is a bit more effective,
Right, right.
or ineffective depending on the field. Honestly, asking Vincent to go make nice with like some random noble is probably like one of the dumbest things you could ask him to do.
Here, go charm them. Are you
Having
kidding?
him go be mean to a noble, that's one of the greatest things you ask him to do. He'll fucking do it for free.
That guy owes me $5. Let's do this.
He vents his frustrations in the Feywilds when he can.
Where's my
But
money?
if you want to get Vincent, you can. So don't feel like you're limited out of that.
Yeah.
You could always roll a dice, Garth.
That is also true. The Karem shall decide for you.
I'm kind of honestly leaning more towards the Vincent one at this point.
Also, the gods can help you in technicality. Depends on which one for which field. Mad Stalker Silva ain't got to give you and you the time of day, save for Krogneck. But Jared Kane, he's always around.
My boy Crognut.
Boy, Krogneck.
She's not big on the deity thing.
That's also fair.
Yeah. I mean, with all the interactions lately, she'd be like, fuck, what? Maybe he'll actually talk to
But
me.
well, the thing is, like, depending on what you do and what you're attempting to do, I'll just make the DC for a religion roll higher.
Cool.
And it already be high to begin with, because asking
is
a
my
god to do
religion?
shit for you is hard.
I want to ask Mad Stalker Sylvia out on a date.
You know, you shouldn't do that. The last people that went out for it don't seem to do very well.
You can roll for it, but
I only have like a +2 in religion, so I shouldn't base it off of that. But yeah, she's not a
The starting DC would be 20, so.
yeah. So yeah, she's
Depending
not.
on, by generic field, yeah.
Yeah. It might go up, might go down, probably gonna go up.
And then, of course, I'm free to be as cryptic as I fucking want with gods.
Yeah, so I'm a dumbass. I don't need crypto.
But the thing is, your other option right now is fairies, which is, like, worse, in my opinion.
I've been kind of rolling with the fairies. No.
You've been rolling with Anella.
Yeah. But Vincent isn't a fair, but he is definitely, like, influenced, to say the least.
He's in
Oh.
deep.
Deep into paint.
It's up to you. And keep in mind, Vincent is job-oriented. So him helping you, he might not do still. Because he doesn't give a fuck. And Vincent's an asshole.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why do you think I was so hesitant at first? Because just like I have to convince him. It's like
He's
how
such an asshole.
how the fuck would I convince him?
Yeah, I hate meeting Vincent in real life. I'd just be like awkward as fuck around him. They probably like, punch me or something. And I can't fight back, so. That's
He's a
tough.
super death man with ice powers.
You
Yeah.
could always, unsummon him because he's a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, it's
Nah.
all in my head.
You hold
Nah.
absolute power over him.
Nah, he's a child. He's a precious child
How about
that doesn't like his dad.
how about this? She just She kind of steals Fred's thunder, or Aldrich's thunder. Son of a bitch, I did it the other way around!
Hey! Hey!
Anyways.
Another thing I want to interject is when you say survival expertise,
Yeah.
that has to be survival in like places in general, or like the tips of tracking things in general. Yeah, makes sense. If you're trying to get like a favorite terrain or something,
Yeah,
different. That expands much more the field because, like, people that live in you don't need to be from the Twins to live in swamp. You don't need to be from Northrend to live in cold. Stuff like that.
No, it was more the general survival thing.
If that's the case, then yeah, you severely limit the pool of people that can help you because that implies that they have to be good at like just general everywhere, sort of.
Okay.
They gotta know how to drink.
Or
their
like a
piss to
professional
survive.
tracker for like a specific for like assorted things. I'm not saying they have to know how to track to every creature, but like obviously they can't just know. Yeah, I hunt fish, which is called fishing. I hunt bears, which is called bearing. I only know those two tracks. Fish don't leave
I got
tracks.
my bearing.
So I only know one track. Yeah, so it's like that. But like talking like to like a scout or something, someone that's like I don't know, militarily trained to be like generally vague in general. Yeah,
Generally vague in general.
leave me alone.
No, I don't blame you. I would say the same thing. Okay. So,
So yeah, I'm just letting that know. Like you can learn favorite terrains as well. I don't mind that because favorite terrains, not gonna lie, is pretty limited.
it's extremely limited.
Yeah,
But I think they're really cool, especially.
They're cool.
it is
but-
really cool, but like again, it is incredibly limited to only two things by the book.
You
Yeah,
know what
Especially
will
if
benefit
you learn
you,
like
Garth?
planes.
The thing is like for favorite terrain, you still have to, in my opinion, play off your GM because if it's a GM like me, you're in forest like 70% of the fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you pick forest, you're fucking golden for 70% of the campaign.
And the other 30% is the twins.
Swamp. But yeah, like it's up to you. I'll make it like more options known to you potentially. And,
Yeah.
like,
Urban terrain, just saying.
Okay, but here was my idea.
I might actually put favorite terrain cityscape in at some point.
50. I mean,
Aldrich starts with it automatically.
yes, I would be semi-tempted for that, honestly. But anyways, bum. Here's the idea for like the third one. If she just meditates and focuses on the mark itself and trying to, I guess, manipulate it in some way.
I will tell you right now that will require a hell of a roll.
Yeah, but also
And
like,
you'll have to be very specific on what you're trying to get from it.
fucking damn it. Because I was trying to leave it open.
I'm not afraid to tell you this. Like,
Yeah.
I told you guys I'm doing like abilities for you guys and stuff.
Yeah. Because I was also
A
thinking
couple
like,
of the ideas I had for Chenemir involved your mark.
yeah.
I had some couple of not related to it, but yeah, I have a couple related to it. I will tell O right now, I think I might give you one of multiple abilities in which you can just get other people to act, like combat-wise. Like just immediately get them to do a turn. Or immediately have them take an action.
Oh, yeah, kind of like how the Purple Dragon Knight does, except not as the least of a class.
Yeah, but it's basically like you're an inspiring figure that causes other people to act. Because that's what you're sort of imagining an arena like a stage, you're the main player that inspires side characters to action.
So cool.
Yeah, so that's the one standing out most for me right now for Marshall. I might throw in a second one because like obviously I do combat very scarcely, so we'll see. But yeah, just know that the Mark of Winter for Chenemir is already gonna give you stuff. So I don't want you to waste time doing this when you can do other stuff. Especially when I said it's gonna take a hell of a roll. So yeah.
It's great how I
It's up
have
to you.
no ideas. I went from 3 to 0.
It's
I mean,
You can
you saw the
subtly-
inside one.
convince Anella
Two.
to three-way with Danny.
Oh my god.
To what? I couldn't hear you. Your microphone's
We
being
have a
blown.
freeway with Danny.
Nothing.
Look, I don't even.
Hey, you should get on the first part of having a two-way with Vanilla and you. So you know.
She got laid once.
I think we broke Garth.
Yeah,
That might
maybe.
cut out.
No.
Here's a question for you
Okay.
then, Garth, to help you pick. Do you want to expand
That's good,
on what Chenemir is bad at, or do you want to expand on what she's already good at?
Good, I suppose.
You want to become better.
Yeah. Which
You
is
have
why
to
I'm
know
interested
better
in
what
this
you're
fucking
doing.
mark thing, because it's just like, I want that to be better. But it's
The
also-
mark is independent from you, so
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like you can force it to be even more better by becoming deeper and deeper involved with the Winter Court. I don't think you want that though, considering how you're going to go visit a Summer Court guy. But hey,
Every single
It's up to
idea I've thrown out has been shut down.
you still have the inside one.
I guess.
You have the inside one. You can learn about other stuff from other sources. In technicality, actually, Anella can teach you survival as well.
Yeah,
bio.
she's kind of occupied.
She can multitask.
Yeah. But also, I already owe her too much shit. It's like, and also I have nothing
I
to
mean,
offer.
she literally holds your name. There's literally nothing else you could give her at
Exactly. It's like, hey, could you teach me this thing? It's like, what do I get? I don't know. And it's like, why the fuck would I bother? Besides, you're cute. Oh, he's gone.
this point. Christ. Discord. I can tell you that... Actually, wait. Hold on.
You can also look at your short-term goals or your long-term goals. The winter
true.
mark seems like a long-term goal. What are some of your short-term goals? What would make those easier
Jeez, I
to
had that
achieve?
list forever ago.
I lied. Cedric can teach you survival.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's an assassin that tracks people when they hide from the guild.
That makes sense.
I honestly forgot he had survival ticked off, but he does. So, he can teach you survival.
Now it's observation with the redhead or survival with the guy that doesn't talk.
Hey, if you want to hang out with the two people you're trying to curry favor with, I think that's a pretty good start. Or Anella can do both, technically.
How the fuck do I convince any of them, though?
Did Discord crap out, or is it just... Apparently just him.
Alright, he's gone. He's dead. Just you. Fuck, for the
It's up to you.
sake of
I
let's
put my
just go
NPCs
with-
there to see which ones you want to interact with more.
Let's just go with Cedric and the survival thing.
Okay, now you have to ask him.
I have no idea how the fuck to start that conversation.
So at some point, Cedric has come back, and Marshall had just shot an arrow at a target somewhere. Not bad. And you're sort of just watching the exchange, and he sees you. And he just stares at you. It's awkward to you and not awkward to him, you can tell. And he just sort of stares at you.
She waves awkwardly, like, hi? What's up?
I can tell you want something. What is it? Don't beat around the bush.
Actually, that entails what I was thinking of. Gods, that
He
was
looks at you.
awful.
He looks at you. It seems jokes just don't affect Cedric. He
Yeah.
looks at you and just, and, like, he rolls his hand, like, keep going.
Yeah, no, hanging out with Aldrich too much. That's...
Aldrich, you sneeze somewhere. In your meditation. Nikolai offers you a handkerchief.
in your mind. Anyways, this is a very morbid thing. How good at you are you at like tracking individuals that don't want to be found?
Very good. You want someone you need dead or something?
No, I want
Ah,
to.
shame.
Well, I don't want it right now. I want to know how to be better at finding someone I want dead. If you catch my drift.
The word is tracking.
Sure. Amongst other ideas.
Like?
I don't know. Knowing my way around a city instead of getting lost constantly, because, jeez.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. What else?
What do I not?
Valeska hops and just sort of hugs him from behind. What you two talking about? Yeah, love. Yeah, you take sort of pats her.
Precious.
No, seriously, what's up?
I don't know what to ask for because I don't know what I'm missing in this information.
What you asking about?
It's, hunting and tracking and survival-y stuff in general, mostly.
Ooh, I want to know that too. You see, you feel Cedric's posture dip just ever so slightly. You promised you would teach me at some point. I did.
2 birds with 1 stone.
And last I checked, an Aurelius is always good for the word. Gods above. Fine. You, yes. He points at Valeska. You. Give me like 5 seconds. Give me like a minute. He walks off.
Hunter's mark him.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah, I can Hunter's mark again.
Yeah, that's right. You have your magic back. He doesn't go that far. He just goes up to the front of the wagon. Or towards the wagon and talks to Connor.
I lean towards Valeska. Thank you.
She gives you a conspiratorial wink. I mean, it's not like I'm not getting something out of it. He said he'd teach me like a long time ago. Never did.
I know, but that conversation was not going to go anywhere fast.
I know, I can tell. You are, she looks over that, not that great at talking to people, are you?
No. I have no idea why Anella likes me, because I am terrible at that.
Anella is... She puts a hand to her mouth. Never mind.
God damn it. Although I am decent at reading people, at least. I'm not good at talking to them.
Mm-hmm, sure you are. Cedric comes back at this point.
Dickhead.
Connor's told me that you're relatively capable, and that you've done us a solid. I have no clue what the fuck he means by that, but he said just go along with it.
I mean,
It's my better judgment.
would it help your judgment if I
Is
told
it-
you what it was, or should I just leave his judgment alone? Damn it.
Ah, good old Discord. What's the
Yeah.
last thing you heard from me?
Connor didn't say what it was, but whatever, go with it. And then I responded, would it help your judgment if I told you what it was, or should we just trust Connor on that one?
I trust Connor on it.
Alright.
Alright, let's go, you two. Yes! He stops, like, as she does that and turns around on his heel and wags a finger at her. This is not a romantic walk through the woods. Not yet, it isn't.
Oh, please, no.
Maybe you should stay here. Nope, you just said we're going. So, and she just walks off. And then she spins on her hair just like her husband. I don't know where we're going. You might be the better student. He says to you.
At least she's entertaining.
She can at least help. Love. You're pretty stealthy. I think I'm better at it than you. Yeah, right.
Shit,
Mind
which one do I want
stealthing
to spark?
through around and seeing how we can track you. Ooh. Deal.
I moved the mark over to her. I need the fucking help, yo.
This is... Yeah, so... I'll roll for Valeska herself. That she stealths through the woods.
Her base is
Keep in mind,
10,
she can't roll below a 10.
and her modifier is like plus 18 or something.
She rolled
17.
exactly a 10. So...
Best
yeah.
case scenario.
Yeah, so this is as low as it could possibly go for you.
Can I actually hit that? I don't think
I don't know.
physically can. Well,
This is
what
why
would you make me roll?
Cedric's here. This would be survival for tracking her.
I literally cannot hit that unless I get a natural 20.
Never know.
Sweet.
Don't you have like a advantage for Hunter's Mark or something?
Yes. I still need a
Go
natural
for it.
20. Alright.
Yep.
This is the point of the whole thing.
Make it happen.
Never know.
21. I mean, I find most people.
So, Cedric like ends up just. Oh my god, it's so loud outside. Hold on. I return. People are having their folks visit, and goddamn, having Asian people as roommates when I myself am loud because of my Asian descent, because my family is loud. Yeah, that's just a trend I'm noticing. So yeah, goddamn, they're loud. Anyways, wasn't rude. I was just like, hey, dude, your mom's loud as fuck. Your mom's loud as fuck. He's like, yeah, sorry. I know, but just like, go to your room. Okay.
Begone.
Anyways, I don't think he's gonna go to his room, but hey, fingers crossed. I don't fucking know. But yeah. So Cedric, just for the sake of like narrative, like education, you're pretty good at tracking. Not only just in general, but decent at tracking Valeska, and there are some things that she does end up leaving as like just sort of how to say telltale signs that someone's been through a place. But then you begin realizing the error of your ways.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
Yeah, exactly. This is very much a Valeska thing you've come to realize and notice. Like, sometimes she's very good at making it like discreet, but for the time being, she's being very obvious right now. You're tracking her very easily, pointedly, very easy, and she's actually going off. You can feel from your hunter's mark in a different direction. But then, to Cedric, this is nothing new for his line of work. People leaving purposeful mistrails is nothing new for his line of work, especially for people that are having an assassin sent after him. They're very dedicated to making sure they can't be tracked. They haven't really succeeded. So he teaches you over the course of your time spent with him, and in technicality Valeska, who just sort of appears at some point, having snuck around behind you guys. And then actually start having her track her own trail, and you doing this as well. He begins teaching the two of you to some degree of tracking a person that's good at being, or good at hiding. And this isn't something that's in your field. Most of the time, the stuff like, yeah, you're hunting creatures of relative intelligence that are good at sort of naturally doing it, but it's something else entirely versus someone that's been trained with conscious thought to hide themselves. Yeah. So you begin learning that. In terms of like the just general like nature stuff about like just knowing certain things, Cedric is surprisingly well informed in a entirely functional, practical sense. Like he'll point to like plants and things like that, and it's not like Connor, who is knowledgeable in the plants and things like that of place of origin, properties of the sap, stuff like just general nature stuff. Cedric is like, second layer is red. That means someone didn't scratch it too deep. It's very incredibly practical knowledge. He doesn't understand any deeper meaning past that, but you don't need it. You don't need it to. So yeah, that's Cedric's mode and method of teaching you. And he remarks at the end of it all, when you guys are back at the wagon, having tracked the cart back, it having gone some ways ahead. Not bad. Could do better. But for a first day, not bad.
Honestly, that's a better compliment than I thought it would be.
And what about me? You're lovely. Good enough for me. And that was incredibly boring. I'm probably not going to do that again. And she just walks back to the wagon. And he looks at you. Not the first time she's asked to learn this. Not the first time I've taken her out. That being said, you on the other hand, you might actually get something out of this.
I would be very appreciative of more lessons.
We'll keep going. Later point, though. We'll do some stuff at night. That's when the real difficulties come out.
And dark vision doesn't help that, because... Yeah, and dark vision doesn't really help with that one much. It helps a little.
It depends. Because sometimes the thing you're tracking can't see in the dark either. So you begin learning to listen for things. That's not like tracking monsters or animals. They can usually have some grasp of what's in the night. People, especially people from cities, running through the night, even if they're trained, always miss something. And that's what we'll be focusing on. The one thing that they forget. And learn to find those things. That'll be something for tonight.
You're surprisingly good at building suspense.
He just blinks at you a couple times. Uh-huh.
I'm not complimenting you. That it was genuinely just like it's something I noticed. I'm not
Yeah,
trying
whatever.
To say. Okay, fine.
At
You
the
don't
risk
care.
of becoming Fred, his weapon is curtain call.
Fair fucking point, you know.
Hey.
Yeah. He has a longsword called Calling Card, and Valeska's blades are called Kiss and Tell.
These are fucking glorious.
They had no input whatsoever on picking these names, by the way. These are all the names the guild gave it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they had no input whatsoever on what their weapons were called when they were artifice together. No, the guild just was like, ha! There's a punsman in the guild. But, yeah, so that's your education with Cedric.
I must meet this person.
I can tell you, he's the guild master, so probably would behoove you to meet him. Hopefully, on good terms. But, yeah, so that's your education in survival. You haven't gained expertise in it yet, but some more trips, some better rolls and stuff like that with, not better as in like you do better than 21, but like better as in like on the better end of the spectrum, you'll eventually pick things up.
Mhm.
And there may come a time where Cedric gives you like live practice and he'll send someone out, some party member, I don't know, something, to go be your query.
Go follow them. Don't use magic.
Could be
Basically.
interesting.
He probably knows that I use Hunter's Mark.
I mean, Hunter's Mark has some somatic components, right?
I don't know. Let me bring up the spells.
You could tell a random stranger something dangerous, like a secret of Chedamir's, and then send them running. If they escape, they get to live. If not, Chedamir really has to find them.
It's like, oh
No,
great,
it's just
now they're
verbal.
trapped in the woods.
Yeah, if it's just verbal, I think he would have seen you mouthing. Oh, wait, no, it's verbal somatic and Mark.
Is it? I might have just forgot to take it off. Hold on.
No, it's just verbal.
Yeah, so should be
Yeah,
just
so even if you're
verbal.
muttering it under your breath, yeah, he would have heard you doing some magic shit. If it was just material or somatic or whatever, then maybe you could have hit it behind your back or something. But yeah, verbal is pretty. Yeah.
It's noticeable for somebody that looks for moving lips.
Basically. In technicality, you can learn insight from Valeska still. You can do both.
How would I go
And
about
the-
doing that?
And because Cedric isn't teaching you 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Anella with Seema or Jean hanging out with Aldrich. Both Cedric and Valeska start splitting their time between two separate parties, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I guess 3 parties for Valeska, but she sort of does 2 at the same time, so yeah.
She's a party girl.
She is a party girl.
Kind of picked up on that. I think she would want to go with the insight thing.
If you wish.
Yeah, 'cause
Also,
it's useful.
the
and
music
useful.
crashed for roll 20 again.
Right,
You,
is this a
not
good
gonna lie,
starting point?
you, ironically enough, you roll insight a lot more than like some people in the party. So
I roll it constantly, and I'm not proficient in it.
yeah, so I don't know what to tell you for that regard.
Is this a safe drop-off point for me? I need to get going.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can take
sorry
that,
to keep
it's
you staying.
No problem.
I will
See you
see
guys
you
tomorrow.
in hours.
See you in a few hours.
Yeah,
Take a nap.
yeah,
Technically today for me, but you know.
that is true. But enjoy your sleep time. Enjoy your daytime. Enjoy your tea and
Get that good tea.
good tea.
I should really buy a kettle.
I want an electric kettle. Yeah, like the temperature control ones.
Like
It's
I
easy to
want.
rebrewed at a certain
I have one.
speed at a certain.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have one. That's right.
Temperature. And it glows differently depending on what temperature you put.
Yo, that's dope.
That's cool. I only want to get
Anyway.
it so that Fred will not be disappointed in me anymore.
It's not the kettle, Garth. It's
The
the,
preparation.
the loose leaf tea. Loose leaf.
Loosely.
Never teabag. Loose leaf only.
Never teabag. Always
Tell
loose
that
Never
to all the
teabag.
Halo people. Anyways.
And the WoW people and the League people. Well, not League
Video
people,
games in
but-
general, really.
Yeah, just video game people. But yeah.
Alright.
Have a good night, Fred. Have a good night,
Thanks,
Aldrich.
Later, Fred.
So good. Telling everyone by
Now
their
I'm stuck
character.
between two modes. That's so confusing. Good night.
Have a good night, regardless.
There it goes.
There it goes. Yeah, so if you want to talk to Velasco about Insight.
Yeah. I think she would just, after she takes
Like
off...
immediately after as
Pretty
Velasco's
much.
walking off, just like...
No. Like, wait like a minute or two. She just wants to, like, stare at Valeska and see if she picks up on, like, the thought process that Chedemir's having. Which she probably took off. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did. I'm just wondering, like, the scene which she would be in when you first see her. I think she would, like, just, like, hop on, like, next to this Connor up front. And then just sort of kick her feet back and onto, like, the front mounting railing area of the, driver's area. I feel an uncomfortable gaze upon me.
Could Chedimir just be, like, in the back of the wagon staring?
If you want.
Yeah, just make it weird.
Yeah, sure. I feel an uncomfortable gaze, and she opens her eyes and turns around. Feminine intuition at its finest. Connor like looks over his shoulder. He's like, "What the fuck is?" Oh, and then he just
up?
pisses off back to doing the horse stuff. What's up?
Take a guess.
I'm gorgeous.
For the sake of my own health, I will not answer that.
And Noah's also in the back wagon area talking to Seema about magic and stuff like that.
She hears all.
No, that's very smart.
Okay, take a second guess. And
I can't read your fucking mind, you know.
that's surprising.
I'm
You
not
seem
mage.
very good at it.
I'm guessing you're bad at saying things.
You could just steal that line. It's perfect.
No, Velasco's not that mean. She's based off of loosely, very loosely off a person I know in real life, and this person I know in real life, she doesn't poke fun at people's like natural characteristics and traits. So she's like,
Oh, that's really
I
nice.
think I might break for Valeska here and there, but en general, that's usually how Valeska is.
That's really nice for an assassin.
Yeah, it makes her genuine and all the more effective to get you into a position where she can stab you.
Yeah.
You're
You're smart.
not
you can
talking to
figure
your
it out.
girlfriend. You're not talking to Cedric, despite the lesson. Although you seem someone adamant in learning, but you came to me. So you want to learn something. Because you're still off that high of learning. That sound about right?
I wouldn't say high of learning, but yeah, the
Joy,
consensus
whatever.
is there. The idea, the thought process follows through.
So, what do you want to learn?
I
How to
wanna learn-
stab stuff real good?
No,
Like your friend?
I think I'm pretty okay with that one.
Fair enough.
I mean,
How to sneak around?
you know what? I'm not going to comment on that one because the only example you have of that is not a good time.
So what then?
The whole thing you just did where you figured out what I was thinking, at least to a rough extent to act upon. That part.
Reading people.
Yes.
You want me to teach you how to read people. When your fairy girlfriend is literally right there behind you and she's a fairy. And your girlfriend.
Yes. To all those. She could definitely hear me. I'm not even going to try whispering. It's because, like, she
Yes,
kind
I can.
Just go away. It's because I kind of ask a lot of her already. And I'm just
Aw, that's so sweet. You're trying to be independent.
kind of, yeah. Stop making me flustered.
She smiles. It's a good look on you. Okay. Well, then... Obviously, you don't have much of a basis to work on, do you? If you're being this awkward about it.
I was trying to prove a point that you're good at that thing, and that I would like the help. I could
No,
have just
yeah,
asked.
no, I get you.
It was
That being said,
theatrics.
there is some merit in honesty and being blunt. Just like a Connor here, and she pats him on the shoulder.
The one goddamn
Different
time that
things.
I'm not blunt and honest.
Well, I'm not criticizing you for it, but just
know.
well, here's your first lesson then. And she taps the side of her like on her temple. Different approaches for different people. There's not gonna be one approach that works for everyone. I know when to hold back when I'm talking to Connor. No, she doesn't. Okay,
You know how to, but you choose not to.
Exactly. See, there you go. You're getting already. Just being conscious of who you're talking to is already a massive step. You'd be surprised how many people just sort of either stay the same, regardless of their company, or become incredibly so obviously two-faced that it's just worthless.
I feel like nobles are a very good example of that.
To some degree, yes. So I guess that's the first lesson of just being mindful who you're talking to. In terms of figuring people out, that's also part of it. I know roughly the sort of person you are. I heard from Connor. I read your file and stuff like that.
I have a file.
You do now.
Can I read that file?
No.
But I'm interested.
I don't even have it.
You probably have it memorized.
Okay, maybe, but I'm not going to recite it for you.
Could you write it down?
No.
I'm getting
'Cause
very
that's like,
sidetracked.
that's like physical reciting. But yeah, just having some information about who you're talking to does worlds. And then sort of tailoring how you act because of it, big importance. But some tells me that that's not necessarily the biggest information for you. I think you're trying to figure out the second part of it is tailoring yourself to the information. Which might be a hell of a thing. So. She like bites her lip. That's gonna be hard to teach. And I'm not a great teacher in general. And unlike fighting with your friends, this is something
More finesse.
you can't just do on a demonstration for.
Why are you normally not a good teacher?
I just don't like teaching people.
You prefer messing with them.
Connor scoffs.
That didn't stop him.
I know. Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't like teaching people. It's so boring.
How about this?
I'm open to ideas.
You can kind of learn a lot about people by watching their reactions to certain events. Such as, I don't know, water bucket falling on their head or something like that. That one's a little more obvious.
She gets a smile on her face. You're not the pranking sword, are you?
No, I'm not. I was making that one very obvious.
Would you perhaps be trying to work your way into my goodwill with pranks?
It's indirectly, mostly. But what I'm saying here is you can pull pranks on people and point out the things that I've been
True,
doing.
but that being said, pranks will take up time, and while I'm not in a rush, nor Cedric, someone here is, and she looks over her shoulder at Connor.
At the same time, you're already doing it, to minor degrees.
I haven't pranked you guys that badly to the point where we need to stop. That being said, I'm gonna keep pranking you guys, because I'm good at it. So, during those times, you won't know where it's coming, and you might be the one getting pranked. So during those times, just note how people look when they feel. And then see, above all, if they attempt to hide it. It's like when someone stubs their toe and then looks like they really want to shout like fuck or shit or damn or something like that, but then they catch themselves when they realize they're in a room surrounded by people. Keep an eye out for that. And above all, if they don't censor themselves, that's also very good information. If it's someone like Connor here who swears like a fucking sailor, boy, you know you do. It says a lot about a person. Or at least about their persona. In which case, why do they have that particular trait in their disguise persona, which tells you a lot about their original person. See where I'm getting at?
I feel like at this point, Chenmir's head, like, just unintentionally tilting her head to the side and just nodding.
Practice.
She gets what she's saying. The head tilting is out of curiosity, not out of confusion.
Ah. Velasquez does, still says the same thing. Oh. I know. She gets like this very mischievous look on her face.
Oh no, Nella gets that face sometimes.
Yeah, but Anella's is wicked. Mine's is conniving.
I don't know which is worse.
Well, it's up for you to decide. Next break, we're gonna pay attention to a certain couple, and it's not me and my husband, and it's not you and your girlfriend.
It's Owen and Abby.
Yes. Young love is so obvious, and sometimes tells me you might need the highlights. So, we'll start with them.
Oh no, did I just sign up that boy to be tortured?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on your definition.
Oh boy.
So, whenever the next break comes and Owen and I are just sort of hanging out, I'm not going to run through this entire thing because we are getting to like we're a bit past our close time anyways.
A little bit.
And I do need to prep for next session and nap. But the thing is, anyways, no, I mean, I'm sure I'll talk to you guys afterwards because I'm a dumbass. But during the next break, you and her stealthily observe Nevi and Owen. And then she whispers to you while you guys are observing them, just these subtle things that both of them do that sort of signify their affection for the other person. The response to, let's say, shoulders rubbing up against each other, the sort of sigh, like happy look they have, these subtle things which you sort of realize that this happens all the time. And now she's finally beginning to point them out and bring them out. And you sort of combine this with her husband's education. A person is just a terrain in which you're looking for highlights for particular things. But you're only now being taught the things to look for, the things that those things signify. Okay, watch this. When they get back to the wagon, he's gonna open the door for her, and she's gonna get in, but she's gonna get in a little bit after a pause. Just keep an eye on her face. So, as she describes, that's exactly what happens. Owen goes to the back. They go back to the wagon. He opens up the back for her in like a grandiose, gentlemanly manner. And in that time, in the moments, seconds of this door opening and all that gesturing, Nevi gets a look on her face of not surprise. There is an expectation in there, but joy, glee, and expectations being played out. Stuff like that.
Happily surprised, but not surprised at the same time.
Yeah, basically. So this is just the general layout of Valeska's education for
quote unquote
new learning insight. And yeah, that's how. Again, it's similar to what I suppose now we should find out how well you take to it. Just because she does it all for you doesn't mean there's an effort on. It means there needs to be an effort on your part to pick it up. So roll insight.
Where the fuck is my insight? There it is. Oh, hey, that's good.
Similar to her education with husband. It's keep it up, and you might have it down pat.
Yeah. It takes more than one day.
Yeah.
Coolio.
At least until you get a nat 20, and then it does take one day.
Damn it, Fred, you stole. I could actually make that nat 20 with birthday things, but I'm not going to use it on this.
You could if you want. I don't care.
That's better than that.
Yeah.
I'll just roll it like normal, because it's going good so far.
Yeah, fair enough. I realize that like literally no one except you and Taryn are you even there? Have you just been listening to this the whole time?
Yeah, I've been like in and out.
Howdy,
Fair enough. I mean, we're calling a session here at this point, so
Yeah.
there's no one left, so and you're not gonna be here
We
tomorrow.
have dwindled. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
shall not be here tomorrow.
I feel like you just saved me for last because
I will say, Garth, deafen yourself.
Oh,
And I'll add you when.
Button,
No.
button, there.
Find the button.
Okay, I'm deaf now.
At the back.
I have
No,
a
you're
button on my mic.
Are you sure? Hey, Garth. Okay, yeah.
Garth's a nerd. So what I'm planning for Seema is that you're gonna get taunted, goaded, instigated, sort of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It on the last like night. But here's the thing. You guys are constantly traveling, so I don't know how this is gonna play out. I
Yeah.
didn't think of that. I shouldn't have made that offer.
Leave a breadcrumb trail.
My other option was that Jean, if he was your teacher, he could have like took you on a fucking magical trip through Wonderland as his method of education. But I didn't want to be like that, like rambunctious.
Yeah, and it'd be a bit early for Anella to be like, "Hey, I need you to go take care of something
Yeah.
for me real quick."
Yeah. My other thing is that either you get goaded out or you get kidnapped. But the thing
Okay.
is, like, you're gonna be back next session.
Yeah.
So, like, that I can't do, like, it's not like Critical Role where I can, like, kidnap you because you're gonna be gone for several sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a quick one. One thing. I mean, since Anella now has used me, that's always a quick shortcut to get me back in the game.
That's true, but, like, we still need to explain why you're out of it.
Yeah.
Like, my fear is that when you go out and away, in
Mhm.
character, there are so many ways they could track you to find you or get you back.
Yeah.
So, like, I just sort of need everyone to be like, oh, yeah, Seema's gotta fight
Well,
a
and
big bear
considering that I'm
man.
not gonna be there when it starts, I don't think they're gonna be like, "All right, we're gonna go find Seema
Yeah,
as quick
yeah.
as possible."
Yeah, but, like, some of them, like, might still broach the subject, so, like, I want
Yeah.
to just cut off avenues before they happen.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking that in... Oh, okay. I have an idea. So,
Yeah.
this is, like, one of the easiest things to do for D&D is just shit happens for weather. So you guys ought to be stuck somewhere.
Sweet.
So I'm thinking we're gonna do that. Heavy pour, downfall. You're stuck in a place like not fit for travel,
Mm-hmm.
and like because A, it's fucking rainy, muddy, and landslides, and B, you're gonna get fucking sick. Which I guess isn't really a big problem in D&D, but anyways. So you guys are sort of stuck for a night somewhere,
Yeah.
and then during that time, you get taunted out.
Cool.
And I'm gonna say that Seema was gonna take a watch, like alone or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that way, someone on watch can be like, "Hey, where are you going?" You know, stuff like that. That sound fair?
That sounds perfect.
Well, that leads on to the last matter of what I asked you earlier. Would you leave like a note, or would you just piss off into the woods and thinking you're gonna? Because the logic might be like, "Oh, I'll just come right back," and then obviously you. Oh, see, I don't want to keep you. You have some shit to do tomorrow, if I'm correct.
I mean, I'm just ready for resties.
Fair enough.
Resties.
Resties.
I'm
So if you want to go, yeah, the session's done. Just consider
Yeah.
how literally half of the people that comprise this campaign are gone.
Yeah, I was planning on fucking off here, so.
All
Good
right.
night, y'all.
Have a good night, Taryn. Enjoy your day with your family tomorrow. And stuff
Right.
like that.
I like how you said that with such disdain.
Your family,
Your family.
better than us. You've only lived with them all your life.
I
It's
really
us.
haven't though, because I kind of moved out when I was 16 to go to boarding school. So.
You still have several years more to hang out with them than with us. Understandable. Enjoy your time.
But yeah, I'll let you know my schedule is probably, this is the month where my schedule is going to be in flux, and I'll let you know what's up with it.
Gotcha.
And like, I don't know off the top of my head when my next weekend off is. And
Well, then this
really-
little endeavor for you, Chase, you leaving the party for the time being might just continue on.
yeah, but the other thing is that as soon as we get, I'm gonna have to knock on wood for this, but as soon as we get our new staff member hired is probably when I'm gonna switch to having Thursdays off. So.
Hell yeah. I did a thing on Thursday with Dragana.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I just, because it was like a one-shot thing and one-time
Yeah.
thing. But it was also me testing to see how well I could do shit on Thursdays, and I was just fine for it. So,
Yeah.
Saturday, Thursday, like, flip-flop combo would totally be workable. So, yeah. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
Yep.
Keep me informed.
I think my
And then-
boss would be fine if I said I can work Saturdays if I can get Thursdays off at this time.
Well, the thing is, like, it'd be flip-flopped, so I think we try to do both. Or I guess, because, like, I'm not sure how set Thursdays are for, like, people in general, like everyone else.
True.
But that's a bridge we'll cross and burn when we come to it.
But it'll give me a day that isn't Monday.
Yeah,
which
Mondays
is
that
good.
confirm, like, usually bad.
And
Well,
also,
although,
it's
ironically
kind
enough,
of
I've gotten, like, the
day
past
off.
3 Mondays off. I've gotten the past 3 Mondays off.
Of course.
So I don't know how to feel about that.
You know?
I still have class, though, is the thing, so I still couldn't do it, because class.
Yeah. I don't do that. I don't learn any longer. I just pay my student loans.
I can't wait to get to that, because fuck school.
Yeah,
I'm the
very
opposite of
much-
Connor.
I'm very much dreading trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about grad school. So I'm just putting it off forever and just like
I'm just gonna not do that personally.
every
so.
year I just keep saying it's just another gap year, and I'm just probably gonna do that for like 6 years.
A decade-long gap year, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
All right. Good night for real,
All right.
y'all.
Alright, have a night.
Bye.
Now it's just us Cali boys.
Hey. I feel like that's why you... I don't know if you intentionally or unintentionally saved me for last, but it worked out perfectly because everyone's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take off now. It's like, cool.
Well, the thing is, it was a combo of things. Of you had time with Vanilla and shit in the hotel, so I was like evening things out that way.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And then yeah, like unintentionally, I guess this worked out.
Hey. Is that tinfoil?
No, it's me checking a letter for my past paycheck.
Half paycheck?
Past paycheck.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense than half paycheck. It's like, do they only pay you for half a week?
Although it is basically a half paycheck because I used to be overworked and now like, A, I'm in school so I have my hours cut, and B, we're supposed to be cutting our hours because corporate told us to.
Yay!
So as a result, I don't give a flying fuck either way. I'm still winning.
You're still getting paid.
I'm still getting paid and I got more days off to do whatever the fuck I want. So mission
Exactly.
accomplished.
It's a win-win.
So yeah.
Win-win.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys didn't get to Sevlus like I hoped today, but hey,
We're at the edge
that's okay.
of glory.
In technicality, you guys are done with the 3 days. It's just that we're going over what you did during the 3 days.
Let's see.
Oh shit, I forgot to mention something. I'll mention that next time.
You could put it in the edict. No, we're gonna be playing tomorrow. Just mention it tomorrow. Write a note for yourself.
Yeah.
Stick it to your computer. Stab it into your arm.
I mean, I could do that. That'd be pretty metal.
Metal.
But yeah, that was today's session. It was a
Fine.
lot of random shit.
I'm just upset that I hustled myself out of getting more information out of Vanilla by accident. It's like, I'll take care of the bird. Wait, shit, this is the last time I'm able to talk to her and have it be honest, I guess.
What? What do you mean?
Well, nothing. I mean, like, last time she could get, like, answers to questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead.
Shame.
I mean, we got 2, and also we had that stupid bit that where she gets smacked on the back of the head.
The only, like, quote-unquote regret I have is literally assassinating Marshall.
One
Oh, wait,
HP.
overturned.
Yeah.
What the fuck? My Discord doesn't even play noises when people return for me.
Oh, that's weird. But yeah, 1 HP. It's like, holy crap.
Oh, well, the thing was, like, I was trying to expedite things. But,
Literally.
as both Crash and as Connor, but, it was a matter of logic of Connor's telling him to, like, Connor told him to, like, shoot an arrow at them. He didn't say to miss.
And it didn't say to not kill them.
Well, the thing is, to me, like,
Aim at the one that can take a hit.
that sort of stuff happens, like, by default. Like, you don't get to turn off your Death Strike.
Fair. Especially with ranged not being able to do
Yeah.
non-lethal.
Yeah, so, like, that's why I was like, yeah, you can't turn off the Death Strike. It just Death Strikes.
It's like, oh, I'll just take out a kidney. Oops, he moved a little to the side last second. Well, that's on him. There goes his
Yeah.
spine.
Basically.
Honestly,
So,
the fact that
yeah.
that Marshall didn't do a front flip was incredible.
It's good shit. Earned some respect from Cedric.
Oh, damn it, that would have been cool. He does like a front flip, but only does it halfway and just lands on his back, and the arrow goes through the rest of the way, and that's what does the extra damage.
That'd be a bit. That'd be some like kung fu hustle shit.
Yeah, but it'd be hilarious and fun. But it's too late.
Yeah.
now. I can imagine it in my mind's eye.
Alright, tomorrow I won't have a Sam Adams 76. Well, I still haven't finished this thing. I'm a notoriously slow drinker for
You've
like
had
any
that
drink
for
in
like
general.
7 hours.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm a notorious like a normal drink can last me like a few hours. So like an alcoholic drink like just doubles the length of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm gonna crack open one of those Southern Peach Jack Daniels though, just because I like peach.
That sounds delicious, actually. But also it's
Sounds
alcoholic,
great.
so it's probably not good.
Yeah.
Peach Jack Daniels.
Oh, like let me just out of the box here. Country cocktail. Yeah, so it's probably not bad. But yeah,
It looks like an orange soda.
it does, doesn't it? That's what I said to my friend when we got it last night.
It's like, yo, yes.
It's fucking 2 a.m. or something like that, or 1 a.m. or some shit like that. Yeah. God. Having to do 2 sessions in a row. Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I
shit.
do have some stuff prepped already. But the thing is, I don't think it'll be anywhere near enough for an entire session. So,
scribble
I'm
some
gonna
more
do it
notes.
later.
I
gonna do it later
am
tonight.
gonna write myself a note somewhere because I have to swap out the thing that Connor gave me, the explodey wrist thing. The
The scatter skirt shot?
that one. Notes.
I do episode title. Fuck, I'm gonna do it right now.
Do it.
You guys can watch me as how I do the episode stuff. I turn on the grid. I copy the previous title and I paste it directly below itself. I line up the dash. Or actually, I line up the dash
Put
after I
the middle
rename
numbers.
it. 8 dash. I like the title first. What am I doing? Retort. So what did we do today? Let's see. We left the outpost. We investigated the outpost. We left it. You drowned a fucking bird. If that,
forgot about
I feel when that happened, I was like, should I make that involved in the title of the session? And I sort of want to, but at the same time, we'll see. You guys traveled back. You guys saw the visage of the dude,
The fella.
the fella, which is what I forgot to do today. I was gonna continue some stuff for that. While you guys are traveling down, but
You can sneak that in.
yeah, no, I'll work on it in tomorrow.
Nice.
So just be ready for that. So yeah, you guys saw the visage of the dude. You guys kept the bird calm, and well, not for the first time, but after that calm.
Enough
talk
that
to
it
High
didn't
Captain.
die.
Talk to High Captain Otto. Fuck! I forgot to give the slipstreams.
Oh.
John was gonna give that to you. Fuck, I forgot to do that.
He can still do that.
Yeah, he's gonna still do that, so I'll do this one.
I was wondering why he was still there.
I mean, he's traveling with you just for shits and giggles at this point. I actually rolled to see, like, what he'd do.
And he rolled
yeah.
in our favor? Question mark?
Well, it's a matter of, like, north, south, east, west.
Oh.
It was like a 1d4. He rolled south, and I'm like...
Well.
I just rolled a 1d2. I was like, is he gonna go with you? And rolled a 2. I was like, alright, he's going with you. Alright.
Then he's just sitting in a fucking tree reading books.
Reading Name of the Wind, Wise Man's Fear, and then the D&D Player Handbook. Anyway, back to the title stuff. So, let's see. You guys got back, tied to Icon Arnold, got your magic returned to you, you went back to the hotel, you got your 10-course... Wait, no, you guys talked to Connor, Cedric, Velasca, Nikolai, John, Owen, and Evie.
I got shot in the chest with an arrow.
You got shot in the chest with an arrow immediately. Which I guess says a lot about Cedric, now I think about it. His solution to shit is just shooting it. Yeah.
Learning through pain.
No, he's not trying to teach you, he's not like Connor.
Learning and pain.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it says a lot about Cedric.
Itchy trigger finger.
Yes, immensely. So yeah, you guys shot in the chest, you guys debriefed with Connor. We just did the I tell him this, and we told him that. You guys got identified. By the way, those are clutch as fuck. DC 22. You guys almost didn't know you had the marks on you.
Super close. And then Nella got like the 17 or whatever.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. You guys also detected on yourselves, which is also, just so you know, that's why I had you roll in the beginning of the session today, and why I asked you how familiar is Marshall with having magic stuff affect him, because of that. And Pico, I ride Pico roll just because, like, animals just sort of hate the sense of this, like, dark corruption. So, like, if Pico had it on her as a person, then she would detect it. Obviously, that didn't go so well, but, yeah. Since you guys are gonna get them removed, like, really quickly, and hopefully quickly, I will tell you that, like, the marks grow. And you guys might be noticing this as characters as time goes on, is that they're growing.
Like, we do eventually find a little speck, but it's a little bigger.
Well, it becomes something more akin to... It'll eventually become the thing Cedric has on his back.
Oh,
which is just the mark of the Void Lord carved onto your back.
How big is that mark? We've seen it before, haven't we?
Yeah, it's approximately... It's more like a rectangle of, like, lines and stuff like that. Like, it's sort of like the Wild Hunt from Witcher 3, except the formation of it's different, stuff like that. But it's, like, incredibly simple is what I'm trying to get at. It's... On his back, it's, like... 6 inches on the longest line. Wait. 8 inches on the longest line, and then 6 inches on the shorter lines, and stuff like that, and it's approximately like 7 inches wide.
So definitely something noticeable.
It's very obvious, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's something. If you let it grow to, it's like a tumor, you know, like if you let it get to like terminal value, then yeah, it's very obvious.
And I bet that's something he probably would have had removed if he could get that removed at this point.
Yes. I mean, you guys have seen what keeps his in check is that he has the mark of every single god surrounding it.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah. He has like all the symbols of the gods tattooed onto his back.
Fascinating.
And then I can tell you like that was actually a whole thing and a half in their campaign of coming to that end goal. They tried removing it, realized they couldn't remove it, tried how to contain it, and then this answer was just simple faith and your good priest friend Ariana. And Ariana's friends at her original temple.
Get some sick tats.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, back to the title. So yeah, you guys had debrief, informed about your marks. Headed off, you had your conversation with Anella about questions. Audrey and Dynamite banged in the shower. Owen got incredibly embarrassed.
About the banging in the shower.
About the banging in the shower, and went to a hand of Nevi, who is the only peace and quiet and solace he can get in this fucking group of cock teasers and perverts.
I'm very surprised you guys don't give Cheddar more shit. Give her a fair amount of shit.
And then, let's see. Leaving by what do we get to that? So Marshall, you got your 10-course meal tucked away in several bento boxes. Tala helping you out. Seema took a nap.
How long do you think
And
that
then,
10 course meal lasted? Like,
Oh no, that's how it's go. How long do you think it lasted?
did it make it through the night?
Probably not.
I
Through
guess
the
we'll-
night, no. Into the night, definitely. Through the night, no. Because there are guys left at night, so.
Hmm.
Yeah, you left at night
At twilight.
to avoid the shadows, to get there quickly, to. Yeah.
To yeah.
There's a reason you guys are still continuing south. You're gonna take off?
Oh.
Alright, enjoy your
He's
evening, night. Oh, okay. I don't even have the noise anymore. What the fuck?
What is wrong with your Discord?
I don't know.
Did you update Discord recently?
I'm on Discord's beta, dude. It constantly updates.
That might be it.
Well, the thing is, like, before I just, like, my mic wouldn't even register for Discord, which is why I switched to the beta one, and then it magically works.
Oh. Wonderful.
So I need this one. But the thing is, like, it's not like this happens to me in other servers. It's just this one.
Because it knows.
I guess, yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, you guys did that. You guys left. You guys had all your training shit.